Joe Biden's come to this after being vice president for 8 years. So he was deputy to one of those four presidents that we're talking about. He was well aware of what was going on there. Well, he might have been at one stage. I'm not sure he actually knows that today's Friday, and I think that's really sad and problematic in itself. But, Carolyn, this is a legacy that no president is going to climb out of anytime soon. This is a mess that Joe Biden is going to own. But what I want to know, Caroline, is where are the women of the left? Why aren't they now jumping up and down about the rights of women, the rights of girls, people who are going to be well and truly the most hurt by the betrayal of this kind of US failure?
Oh, well, that's easy, and that's not even a very fun question. I mean, we cover off on this all the time. The feminists are nowhere to be seen, and they will be nowhere to be seen in all of this. They think that women who have escaped Islam and who, speak out against the burqa and speak out against Sharia law are just whingers. I don't know, apparently the burqa is some very fashion accessory. Very liberating, apparently, and it couldn't be further from the truth. But this is just part of the greater legacy. And Joe Biden spoke, in the days before the collapse of Afghanistan, that it wasn't going to be like Saigon. It's much worse than Saigon.
Much worse.
It is catastrophically much worse than Saigon. And I can understand that America didn't want to be in Afghanistan for forever, and I can understand wanting to leave. But you don't have to faceplant as you walk out the door. Now, Joe Biden has also said that, he's not going to, there's going to be no diplomatic relations with the Taliban while they harbour terrorists and while they breach human rights. They're not harbouring terrorists. They are terrorists. From end to end of that room, they are terrorists. And, we are already hearing stories about the atrocities, human rights atrocities going on in Afghanistan, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. And Taliban 2.0 can come out and tell us how wonderful and fluffy and how new age and inclusive they are. Apparently they're the veritable snags of the terrorist world, but we all know the truth. And we all know that they're going to fall back into their usual patterns of behaviour, that there means human rights are totally negotiable, and that the collateral damage in all of this will be anyone who has supported the allies, and particularly women, girls going to school. It's a matter of time till that is all over, and that there is an absolute ghastly legacy for the US to leave behind.